Hello to all you riders who want to become professionals. It shows 4 ways to lower a horse's head, 3 of which are incorrect and 1 is correct. The first image shows pressure from the front to lower the horse's head. The second image is overbending, or a drooping neck, without engaging the back. Take a look at this table. In the overbending section, where the horse's face and nose are positioned too close to its chest, you'll often find that there is contact with the bit, but it's actually established incorrectly. Point. In other words, the contact is not made in the proper way. For those who would like to learn more about the concept of being behind the bit or about situations when a horse actually falls behind the bit, I will be providing a more complete and detailed explanation at the end of the video. The third image shows a complete collapse of the body. Let's examine the correct and ideal form. Here you can see the correct form. The neck is an extension of the body's top line. The horse's back muscles are active, which in turn pulls the horse forward without it collapsing. Instead of just lowering the horse's head, you should aim to engage the horse's back muscles and pelvis. The dialogue between a trainer and a rider is about connecting the trainer's experience with what the rider is actually feeling in the moment. These differences can be based on the angle of the horse's shoulder, the length of its neck, or even the length of its back, its loin, and its back muscles. Let's move on to 5 different types of horse body shapes and the specialized exercises for each. The first type we're going to look at is horses with short necks. The second type is horses with long necks. The third type is horses with short backs. Their main characteristic is that they usually have strong back muscles. They tend to have quick, short movements. They possess great power for jumping, but have limited flexibility for stretching. Their common problems: that they can't perform enough extension in different gaits. In long movements, they have a hard time maintaining their rhythm. They have a greater tendency to jump with their heads forward. This means their position when jumping is such that their head is stretched more forward. This means that when jumping, instead of arching its body and lifting its shoulders, the horse prefers to throw its head and neck forward to compensate for the lack of extension in its back. And this causes the horse to have a somewhat flatter bascule and to lean more on its forehand. The exercises recommended for this type of horse first is to try to gradually increase the length of their stride with the goal of achieving greater flexibility and improved extension. This should be done patiently, allowing the horse time to adjust and develop these qualities. Also, make more frequent and consistent use of gymnastic exercises. Regular, controlled canters, which help to strengthen rhythm and improve control over energy, can significantly improve the weak points of this particular type of horse. Practicing over poles with varying distances to encourage the horse to stretch its body can be beneficial. The key point with this particular type of horse is that focusing on creating extension from the front to the back is especially important. If you collect them too much, they might become stiff and tense, which is something you want to avoid. Type 4, horses with long backs. Their main characteristic is that they have significantly more room for the movement and flexibility of their hind limbs. If these horses are weak, they might unfortunately suffer from sagging and a noticeable lack of balance. Their most common problems are that during groundwork exercises with these horses, we quickly realize that maintaining proper collection in different gaits is actually very difficult and challenging. It requires a great deal of control, They have a noticeably sagging back, especially in lateral movements. In these lateral movements, the horse's back tends to sag and it always seems to be pulled forward. Recommended exercises. This type of horse needs to strengthen its core muscles and improve weight transfer. Exercises such as hill work, especially when going uphill, as well as transitions and movements like shoulder in, can be very beneficial for these horses. Point. The key point is to focus on thoroughly engaging the hindquarters and encouraging the horse to lift and round the spine. If the exercises only focus on the neck and shoulders, the horse will fall onto its forehand and lose its balance. Okay, let's move on to horses with open shoulders. Their characteristic is that they have floating and long strides, which are suitable for dressage and jumping. They have a high capability in performing lateral movements and jumping, but their common problems are that, particularly in short gaits, the focus can sometimes waver. They often lack clarity and may have difficulty maintaining their energy and impulsion in collection. They may also tend to jump quite high, but often do so without having enough control over their bodies. The proper exercises recommended for this type of horse include those that focus on the collection and engagement of the horse's body and adding these types of exercises to their weekly routine. Also, consider exercises that help to shorten the horse's stride and improve your control over its gait. Design specific exercises that involve making stride changes, which can help to prevent the horse from jumping excessively or leaping too high. You can also use plastic poles on the ground to help prevent excessive jumping. The key point is that controlling energy to maintain rhythm is very important for this type of horse. Also, you should focus on preventing excessive jumping. This type of horse really loves to jump over obstacles that are sometimes much higher than the actual height of the fence. You should always help your horse to better understand the correct takeoff spot, as well as the best and safest possible landing spot for a jump. By carefully adjusting the takeoff and landing points, you can help your horse achieve a more suitable arc and jump for the height you have set. Point. One important point that is often overlooked is that the rein contact as well as the rider's hand position should not always be exactly the same for all horses. Maintaining a stable neck without pulling or resistance is very important for this type of horse. Regarding the rider's seat, I can say that, particularly for horses with long backs, a slightly heavier and deeper seat with an emphasis on the use of pelvic aids can be very effective. And also for horses with short backs, maintaining balance and rhythm is very important. Your main goal when choosing your riding position should always be to avoid creating any unnecessary tension. You should try to avoid any position that might cause anxiety, conflict, or tension between you and your horse. Point. Horses that are especially sensitive or nervous require light aids, gentle and soft contact, and a bit more room to move freely. In all of these cases, the line from the elbow to the horse's mouth should always remain straight and flexible at all times. Heavy contact is not true connection. Don't forget this important point. During training with horses that have a special phenotype, you should always review a few points and questions in your mind to choose the best and most appropriate way, as well as the most suitable exercise for your horse. One important thing to keep in mind is that if there is a significant amount of tension in the horse's mouth, the reason might actually be too much pressure from the rider's hands, rather than the horse's unwillingness or inability. If your horse constantly falls forward and throws its weight forward, the reason might be the rider's lack of balance or the wrong position of the rider's hands and legs. Third, if your horse doesn't respond to your aids, the reason might be a lack of coordination between your hands and legs. In a way, a lack of coordination between the aids you are using. The horse often gets confused about what to listen to and what exactly you mean when you are communicating, The important thing is to constantly ask yourself thoughtful questions and carefully evaluate yourself in order to choose the very best method. In horse training, quality is much more valuable than quantity. It's not important how many horses you ride in a day and how many horses are in your stable. The important thing is that even if you have only a limited number of horses, you can still bring them to their very highest possible athletic potential. In my opinion, the main problem with many horses that do not experience the success they truly deserve and therefore do not stand on the podium is actually the rider's lack of attention to the horse's mind. Muscle is muscle. The real skill is in carefully balancing both the nerve and the muscle in the horse's body. Sometimes riders can forget that a horse's motivation and desire to succeed in a competition can truly change everything and turn them into a star. Point. But this only happens on the important condition that you have always treated your horse like a star. Because I promised you that at the end of the video I would talk about behind the bit, now it's time to talk about it. But let me say we still have many important points until the end of the video. Okay, first let's define behind the bit one more time. It means when the horse brings its head too far back and escapes contact with the bit. Usually the horse's back of the neck becomes loose and it moves without engagement. It usually escapes from the pressure and has no more cooperation with the horse. The contact with the bit is not stable or it gets cut off. Often the rider feels no pressure in their hands. One of the reasons can be too much or inappropriate pressure from the rider's hand. Too much practice on collection and gathering of the horse without preparation. Muscular issues are one of the most important reasons for this. Also, sensitivity or pain in the horse's mouth, area, neck, or back can potentially cause this behavior as well. To wrap things up, I must say, dear riders, just seeing the horse's head down is not enough. Being a professional rider means not just focusing on the appearance. Every movement, every bend of the neck, and every change of gait should clearly reflect the physical, mental, and neurological cooperation of the horse with you. Understanding the horse's body structure, adjusting the training accordingly, and adjusting your own position in the saddle are all things that are interconnected. Let me say it again. Understanding your horse's body structure, thoughtfully adjusting the training accordingly, and carefully adjusting your own position, all of these elements are closely interconnected. Point. Don't forget, correct form always comes from respecting the horse's body, not from using force. Please, from now on, when a horse lowers its head, before you get happy and think everything is perfect, go over a checklist. Is the energy coming from behind? Are the horse's back muscles engaged? Is the horse's movement fluid and balanced? Is the horse in this position voluntarily, or is it being forced to be here? If you found this video helpful, be sure to like it and subscribe to become a part of our little family. And also, send it to the riders who you think might find this video helpful. We would be very happy to hear your opinions. Be sure to leave us a comment so we can learn more from each other. On this channel, we talk about different trainers, voices that deserve to be heard more. Wishing you success in time.